The game that I would like to pitch you is it's a game where you use a unique pottery wheel mechanic where you craft these little golem warriors that you then control into battle.
On a wheel?
Yeah, you make them on the wheel and then you control them into battle against each other in like a multiplayer team-based game.
There's a kill over in the side.
Yeah.
That should be the name of the game. Kill. With an
Kiln? Oh, that's pretty good. I'm looking.
That was the origin story of Kiln. It started out as a prototype that was part of an internal game jam at Double Fine Productions. Game jam is actually just a term to simplify it, but the event, called Amnesia Fortnight, is much more than that. It is regularly held by the company to build prototypes for games that may one day become complete projects, and Kiln is just the latest example. Last year, Double Fine gave us Keeper, a game in which you control a walking lighthouse. And this year, they've come up with a multiplayer brawler where you make pots on a wheel and send them into battle. Double Fine is one of the few established studios that will still try risky ideas such as this one. Of course, it helps that they are now owned and funded by Xbox, but it's still impressive that they chose to take this risk rather than play it safe by working on Psychonauts 3 or something. I'll say something similar to what I said for Keeper last year. I wish that Kiln delivers whatever metrics Xbox is looking for, because Double Fine Productions staying open for business is healthy for the video game industry. Alright, so what exactly is this game about? Why not let the game's creator talk about it in this old pitch video all the way back from 2017?
Kiln is a team-based brawler where each combatant is handcrafted by you and your friends. Using a magic pottery wheel, you're able to create one-of-a-kind clay warriors in the middle of a match. These vessels can be huge tanks that protect your team, swift warriors that can knock down unstable enemies, or end up as abominations that tilt precariously through the battlefield. Carefully craft a vessel and learn to control it, or get smashed.
Surprisingly, everything that was pitched in that video is still found in the final game today, although the art style has admittedly become a lot more family-friendly compared to what the concept art was teasing. The gameplay loop consists of making one or more pots using a magic wheel and then taking them into battle against the enemy team. Currently, there is only one game mode available called Quench, where the objective is to throw water at the enemy's kiln until the fire goes out, while also protecting your own kiln at the same time. I played a few matches on day one, and while it was amusing for a few minutes, I wasn't motivated enough to keep playing on the next day. The pottery part of the game is definitely interesting, and I guess a few enthusiasts will soon be showing us some amazing creations. The brawler part of the game, however, feels a bit dull at the moment. Having only one game mode at launch is probably the biggest weakness of the game right now. The lack of local multiplayer also seems to have disappointed early fans. And eventually there's going to be complaints about not having enough maps, for which the developer has at least promised a solution in the coming weeks and months. All said and done, I feel a bit worried whether Double Fine, which doesn't have much experience in the multiplayer space, can withstand the demands of a live service ecosystem in 2026, and whether it can keep the lights on for multiple years. On the plus side, I was not able to find any microtransaction store page. It seems like everything has to be earned through gameplay. So if you end up liking the game, there's quite a few cosmetics to unlock over several hours of gameplay. I would say this is a very creative and player-friendly game that Double Fine has come up with, and while I'm not part of the target audience, I had a good time on day one, and I'm happy that this game was made. To explain why, let me play that opening video a bit longer, in which studio head Tim Schafer delivers a wonderful bit about why the company spends so much time and resources on the Amnesia Fortnite event. Thanks for watching.
Kiln? Oh, that's pretty good. I'm looking for a
Or
name.
Pottery Harm,
Potter.
right? There's another great.
Thank you.
Yeah. No matter what your position is, if you've pitched a game and gotten feedback on it and seen what people thought of it, just getting that out of your system helps you a lot. It teaches you a lot. And it kind of like gets the crusty grime out of the end of the pipe, the creativity pipe where your ideas come out of. You just gotta keep ideas moving. You know, I feel like sometimes momentum is more important than loving this, oh, I have this crusty thing on the end of the pipe that's just gonna be someday a perfect thing, and I'm gonna do it. And you're just in love with your ideas, and I think you just gotta share them with people and have them get either developed or shot down so that you can move on, because creativity is this endless process you should do every day of your life. I just figured out that Amnesia Fortnite is the best thing ever by saying that out loud. Okay.